I love real estate, and I think it is some of the best investments ever because you have this leverage effect.
Hello and ka-ching, Secrets Insiders. This is Bernie, and with me today is our real estate expert, Sarah Lindner from Germany. Welcome, Sarah.
Hello, welcome from Germany.
So what we are talking today about is what is the better form of an investment? Is it real estate or is it stocks? So and I'm just handing over to Sarah. So why is real estate the better investment?
So now there is a little fight. Yeah, I love it because it's a nice fight. First of all, sorry to say, I love diversification. Yeah, I love to diversify money also in stock investments, also a little bit in gold or silver, and also, of course, in real estate and in crypto. So my passion is for real estate still, even if the market has gone down in the last month, and even if it's a little bit difficult at the moment to get a financial a leverage effect. But I love real estate, and I think it is some of the best investments ever because you have this leverage effect. What are the rich doing, the rich people? How are they making money? With leverage effect. They have two possibilities: leverage with other people time. Yeah, then you build entrepreneurship, you build companies, you use the time of other people to generate a net worth, or you use other people's money. So other people's money means that you have a little bit of your own money going into your investment, into the real estate, into the house, and then over this together, the money from other people, let's say the bank. So, and you can have, with a little bit of your own money, you can have a very big net worth, even if you're not doing so much, because other people are paying for your duties, for your debt, because you have people who rent your real estate, and they are paying the financial service. So they are paying for you. And on the long term, not on the short term, but on the long term, you get richer and richer and richer and richer, even if you have just invested a little bit of your own money. And that is, I think, the key and some of the best things. You cannot do this in this form with stock investments, but with real estate.
I mean, that's true. You can that's partially true. So you can, if you invest in stocks only, there is no leverage. So you are just investing in a company, and it depends on the movements of this stock. If there is a high movement, so if this movement, if the stock is going up and down in high movements, or if it's just skyrocketing, then you can use this as some kind of leverage for investing. You can also work with options. So stock options are giving us opportunities to leverage our investment and to limit our losses, so that if we are making losses, that they are limited to a certain amount, and then we can, up to the upside, it is unlimited. So the profits are unlimited, the losses are unlimited. This is something that there are options that we can, and I don't talk about the options that you can buy, which is a financial instrument, but there are opportunities, and that's exactly what you're talking about. So it's what is leverage? Leverage means you invest, instead of 500,000 euros, you just invest 50,000, for example, but you are moving 500,000. So for example, you have 50,000 in your own pocket, and other people's money is coming in, and you get, in total, you get 500,000. And then you are working with 500,000. So that means if you are making 10% in profits, you are making 50,000 in profits. And now imagine you have invested 50,000 and you're making 50,000 in profit. So you've doubled your investment. And this is the beauty of leverage. And this is why real estate is an interesting option. It is as you mentioned, Sarah, it's a very long-term approach. So it's really long-term. It's with a horizon of 10 or 20 or sometimes 30 years. And stocks is more short-term oriented. So that means we're thinking in months and years. So we're investing from a few months to a few years. What you need for real estate is a certain amount of money. And this means you have to build up your portfolio first, and then you can start investing in real estate. If you have a lower portfolio size, let's say 5,000, 1,000, 5,000, maybe 500, it doesn't make any sense to invest in real estate. But you can work with that. You can build up some portfolio, and then you can start investing this into real estate. So what's the beauty of stocks as well is it's very flexible. So if you decide you want to sell your stock today, you can do that immediately. You don't have to involve a third party, for example. You really are very flexible in the decisions, and it's very easy to diversify, to spread your money over different instruments, over different companies. And you can additionally, you can invest into real estate through stocks, for example, or through ETFs. ETFs are instruments, are financial instruments. They are bunching together companies. They are bunching together real estate. Then if you're doing this, it's called a so-called REIT, REIT, and then you can invest in this REIT, and you don't have to put all your money in this one real estate. You can just invest into a basket of real estates. This way, you need lower amount of money, and you're flexible, so you're getting some kind of the advantages of both worlds. Yeah, so this is what real estate is about, and stocks is about. And what would you say, Sarah, in the current situation? Does it make sense to invest in real estate, or what is your approach today? Would you wait? For example, if you've never invested in real estate before, what would you say? What would you do right now?
At the moment is a time to get a market overview and to get knowledge, and to get, it is a people's business in real estate, to get the right contacts. I think it is very, very important, as you mentioned, the entry with stock market is for everybody. Everybody can start very, very quick and very, very easy and invest money, and perhaps also without knowledge lose money. That is very, very easy in stock. In real estate, not everybody has the possibility to go in the market. You cannot buy a big house if you have no financial situation which allows it. So, and that is kind of a good and a bad thing. It is of course a bad thing if you're not in the situation, but it is a good thing because not everybody has the entry. It is a market which is a little bit more limited, and as it is more limited, you have more the people who know a little bit how to deal with the money, because they already have proven that they have kind of financial, let's say, behavior. Not everybody, of course, but a lot of people. And if you ask me to my current situation at the moment, I would say investors who are already in the investment, stay cool. Just listen to the news. Okay, you can do that, but just don't get in this bad mood of the media who is saying, oh, it is falling down, and now real estate is the market you should not be in, and it is really bad. Because, as I always say, investors make the money by buying. The investors are making money when they are buying cheap. The value is higher and they buy cheap. So what we can have in the next month is that you have a best opportunities to buy, but please, with knowledge or experience, or with people who give you this knowledge. Be careful, because now the market is a little bit harder. It is not as easy as it was perhaps, but that is good. I think that is good if the criteria for going in the market is a little bit higher. Yeah, because then a lot of people who are not so established cannot do it. So for me, I think it is good. And if somebody want to start, knowledge, network, find the right people. If you want to start with stock, you can book, for example, Bernie. If you want to start with real estate, you should have, please, the knowledge before. And then you have to calculate. And it is still a great market, because for me, it is a people's business. I like not to look too much to my money every time. So I don't like to have all the control all the time over my investment. So I don't have to look. I can buy it and I can leave it there. It just makes for me a little bit of lifestyle which is easier, because the real estate is flowing, it is going, it is circling, it is making me money while I am sleeping, really. Of course, the entry was not so easy. It was a little bit hard, the entry, but then it is easy. And if I have a long-term perspective, I don't have to make the money the next year. I don't have to sell now. I have no pressure to sell. If you have this tranquility, you can have a long-term investment which makes you money in the long term. That is all I can say. But everybody has to deal with their emotions on their own way, and people listening a lot to the media, a lot making themselves confused, might be hard. So tranquilize and be cool, stay cool.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back to the 5 pillars of a successful investor that we are talking about. And this is applicable for real estate, stocks, for whatever it is. You need, if you're an investor, a long-term investor, you need these 5 pillars set up properly, which is you need a proper strategy that is telling you exactly what to do, when to do, rules set, checklist that you are just running through. Then you need risk management. So you always have to determine your risk and what's the outcome. Then you need the money management. So you always have to use the proper amount of money for this and that investment. Then you have time and patience. So you need to have enough time and patience. And finally, and this is the most important, and what you talked about, Sarah, as well, this is psychology and mindset. So emotions have to be kept out from a certain point, and then you will be successful in investing. It doesn't matter if it's real estate or stocks. So coming back to the question, what is better, stocks or real estate? So to conclude it, you need both of them. First, you need both of them. Second, if you have not that amount of money that allows you to invest in real estate, you're starting off with stocks. You can, and even if you have just a few hundred or maybe 100 euro available to invest, then you can start with cryptos, because then you can really use the tiny amounts of money and start investing. You can purchase for 2 or 3 euro for cryptos, and then you can get a feeling of how does it feel to invest, and you're progressing upwards, and you're taking and making more and more money to invest and to raise your net worth and to raise. And as you say it, Sarah, as well, the money is made in the purchase. So you need to get aware of what is the market looking like, where is the fair value of my instrument, of my stock, of my real estate, and then you can act accordingly and make a good deal out of that. So anything to add from your side on that, Sarah?
You sum it up very, very good. Perhaps one last thing: if you have a good job and you have the creditworthiness, you also can invest with another person together who knows perhaps the market better than you. That is also a possibility. Perhaps you have no time and no experience and no knowledge. You can have your knowledge if you book a course, for example, or you can make a cooperation with somebody, and that is also a possibility. You can choose just for the people who have perhaps no time, but
you need, I mean, if you wanna go fast, then go alone. But if you wanna go far, go with a team. And we are here for you. So if you need support in that, if you want to take the next step, if you want to learn from people who have experience, that just approach us, drop us a comment, write us. We will be happy to assist you. We will be happy to support you, to answer your questions. If you have any questions, then we may make a video about your question. In the next episode, maybe about your question. So just drop it in the comments below, and we will be happy to assist you. We are here for you. If you want to learn more about real estate, just approach us. If you want to learn more about stocks investing or investing yourself to freedom by investing in stocks, cryptos, or real estate, then just let us know, and we will give you the resources that you need to make yourself more time available, so that you have more time for your family, for your friends, that you have more time to live the lifestyle that you desire, and that you have to get rid of all the work that you may not like to do currently. So living in fulfillment, that's the goal, and happiness.
Cool. Very good, very good. Yeah, we hope.
So the last words from you. Then we're doing our catching move. Last words are on your side, Sarah. So from my side, see you next time. Every 1 month we're doing our call with Sarah to give you value in investing into real estate.
Yes, cool. So thank you very much, and I'm happy that you come also to my club. And thank you very much also for your knowledge, Bernie.
Thanks as well, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience, and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.